So in this particular video, I'm going to talk about the traditional remedies, the age-old remedies to appease goddess Lakshmi during Diwali. So wealth and prosperity are the most desired things in the society, right? Wealth is needed for almost everything in your life. Even the spiritual and religious activities, including the puja and havan, need money to perform them. Hence, some form of wealth is also desired by sages and pandits to keep performing their daily puja and havan activities. Many people find it difficult to gain wealth. They always desire to achieve wealth to improve their living standard and prestige in the society. But for some wealth seeker, however hard they try, all their efforts go to vain and wealth and money will go waste. Many blame their stars for their poverty and try to find astrological solution for their problems. But in Vedic astrology, remedies are always available for all sorts of obstacles and problems in human life. Diwali remedies are performed to seek money and wealth specifically, and these are considered highly effective when you are doing these remedies on Diwali and these 5 auspicious days. We are giving some of the most popular remedies which are performed during Diwali to seek blessings of Goddess Lakshmi. Some remedies are quite simple and integral part of normal puja activities performed during 5-day Diwali festivities. Diwali remedies to gain wealth are also known as Diwali Totke in general terms. It has become taboo and considered superstitious to try Totke. However, Diwali remedies are getting tried since ages and they are quite popular among wealth seeker people as well. So let's start with the remedies. First is to draw Om on Dhanteras. You can do it on other 5 days of Diwali as well. So, but if you do on Dhanteras, then it's better. On Dhanteras or Dhan Trayodasi day, draw the Om symbol at the main entrance with the paste of turmeric and rice. You have to take the fresh rice and fresh turmeric and grind it and make a paste and use this paste to draw Om at your main entrance. It would bring wealth and prosperity at your home. It is very simple remedy and it can be tried very easily as turmeric and rice are very easily available. Second remedy is blowing shank and playing damru, right? After Diwali puja, blowing shank and playing damru removes poverty and brings prosperity at your home. Conch is usually available in most puja rooms in Hindu families. However, damru is not that common, but that can be included in Diwali puja items. If conch and damru are procured from market, then it is also very simple Diwali remedy. Third remedy would be to install Lakshmi Ganesh Yantra. Shri Ganesh is the lord of Riddhi Siddhi and Shri Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and prosperity herself. Lakshmi Yantra and Ganesh Yantra are very powerful yantra. The combined Lakshmi Ganesh Yantra is called Maha Yantra and considered very highly effective. Installing a Lakshmi Ganesh Yantra with full Vedic ritual on the auspicious day of Diwali, or you can get it on Dhanteras also, it's fine. So it will bring everlasting wealth and prosperity at your home. This remedy can be performed by a learned pandit by getting a learned pandit at your home. These are guidelines on the material with which yantra should be performed. The shape of yantra is highly significant to fructify effectiveness of yantra. Shapes drawn on yantra should exactly be same as those prescribed in the Vedic religious texts. Installation of yantra at home requires pran pratishtha. During pran pratishtha, the yantra deity is invoked and requested to reside in yantra. Each yantra is installed after performing fixed puja procedures, as there is strong correlation in puja steps and shapes drawn on the yantra. Usually, number of circles, lines and corners drawn on the yantra fixes the puja steps. It should also be noted that each Hindu deity has its own yantra and no two yantra are same. So this was the third remedy about installing Lakshmi Ganesh Yantra. The fourth remedy is sugarcane root worship. So on Diwali Puja day, bringing root of the sugarcane plant in the morning and worshipping it with goddess Lakshmi during Diwali Puja brings wealth and prosperity. Mahalakshmi in the form of Dhanya Lakshmi is associated with grains and sugarcane, the staple commodities in Hinduism. Sugarcane is considered sacred and many Hindu deities are portrayed as holding it in one of their hands. So it is also very simple remedy, as in most Indian towns and cities, sugarcane is widely grown commodity by Indian farmers, and at most places sugarcanes are sold with their root intact, especially during the puja time. However, getting sugarcane with roots might be a little difficult in metros. So this was fourth remedy. Fifth remedy is lotus offering to goddess Lakshmi, and this is also a very simple remedy and a well-known one also. During Lakshmi Puja, offer lotus flower to goddess Lakshmi and do Lakshmi Jap with mala made up of Kamal Gatte. Kamal Gatte are the seeds of the lotus flower. No other offering would please Goddess Lakshmi more than that of the lotus flowers. If lotus flowers are not available, then perform Lakshmi jap with garland made up of lotus seeds. Doing 108 jap with Kamal Gatte garland would be equivalent of 108 offerings of lotus flowers to Goddess Lakshmi. So, if people are not able to buy 108 lotus flowers, they can just do 108 jap made up of by the Kamal Gatte garland. So this would be equivalent to 108 offerings to lotus flowers to Goddess Lakshmi. This remedy is very simple. Even if one is not able to procure lotus flowers during Diwali Puja, one can use lotus seed garland to perform the Lakshmi jap. The garland made up of lotus seeds is very common puja item and can easily be procured in puja room at any time. Sixth remedy is drawing Lakshmi 34 yantra during Diwali Puja. Sixth remedy is drawing Lakshmi 34 yantra during Diwali Puja. In yantra sadhana, 34 yantra is considered very powerful and it is considered the embodiment of happiness and prosperity. One of the 34 yantra is dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi and popularly known as Lakshmi 34 yantra. Lakshmi 34 yantra is drawn on Bhojpatra with red colored ink which is made up of sandalwood paste and with pen made up of pomegranate tree. The yantra is kept in front of the Goddess Lakshmi during Diwali Puja. On the next day, yantra is put in it can be kept in the office, your workplace, or at home. Wherever money is kept in your locker of the cupboard, you can keep it in these places. These remedy brings wealth and prosperity to business and home. If Bhojpatra, red sandalwood paste and pomegranate pen is arranged, then this remedy becomes easy and it can be performed without any assistance from any learned pundit or astrologer. You can just do it by yourself as well. Seventh remedy is drawing Vyapar Vriddhi Yantra. Drawing Vyapar Vriddhi Yantra is also very popular remedy among business people. It is drawn on Bhojpatra with ink made up of Ashtagandha and with pen made up of pomegranate tree. Ashtagandha is usually made up of white sandalwood, red sandalwood, saffron, kasturi, camphor, agar, tagar and kumkum. Kumkum means vermilion. Traditionally, it is drawn in office during Diwali Puja. Vyapar Vriddhi Yantra is the combination of two yantra and both are drawn side by side. It is believed that the yantra helps in growing the business. It should be noted that Vyapar Vriddhi Yantra is not the same as Lakshmi Ganesh Yantra. Both are different. If Bhojpatra, Ashwagandha powder and pomegranate pen, if these things are arranged, then this remedy can be done. It can be performed without any assistance. Again, this is the remedy that you can do it by yourself. You do not need any pundit or astrologer. As an alternate of drawing it with hand, one can also purchase the ready-made metallic Vyapar Vriddhi Yantra and keep it at your puja place. The eighth remedy would be Mahalakshmi Yantra Puja and Sthapna. Diwali Amavasya day is the most significant day to perform Mahalakshmi Yantra Puja and install it at home and office. Goddess Kamala, who is one of the 10 Mahavidya, 10 Mahavidya, out of those 10 Mahavidyas, one is Goddess Kamala, who represents Goddess Lakshmi. All sorts of puja which are dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi are part of Goddess Kamala sadhana. Even Sri Sukta sadhana is also dedicated to Goddess Kamala. So not many people know that when you recite the Sri Sukta sadhana, you are actually praying to one of the 10 Mahavidyas who is the Goddess Kamala. So hence the Mool mantra of Mahalakshmi Yantra is Om Shrim Reem Shrim Kamle Kamlalaye Prasida Prasida Om Shrim Reem Shrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. This if you are chanting Sri Sukta Sadhana, you would be very familiar to this one line. This is the Mool mantra of Mahalakshmi Yantra, which is Om Shrim Reem Shrim Kamle Kamlalaya Prasid Prasid Om Shrim Reem Shrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. So in this line also Kamle Kamlalaya word is written, which itself means that you are praying to Goddess Kamala, who is one of the 10 Mahavidyas. So this mantra is dedicated to Goddess Kamala and it is the most important mantra to install Mahalakshmi Yantra. This mantra has 27 syllables and because of that it is also known as Saptavinshakshar mantra, means which has the 27 syllables. So this is Saptavinshakshar mantra of Goddess Kamala. Mahalakshmi Yantra Puja is based on Saptavinshakshar mantra. Installing Mahalakshmi Yantra with full Vedic ritual on the auspicious day of Diwali will bring everlasting wealth and prosperity at your home. This remedy can be performed by a learned Pandit only, as Lakshmi Yantra Puja involves several rituals including 6 Avaran Puja also. So this should be done by a Pandit. And The ninth remedy that I am going to tell you is Shri Sukta Yantra Puja. Shri Sukta is a Vedic hymn. It's very popular. It's a Vedic hymn to glorify the goddess of wealth and prosperity, that is the goddess Lakshmi. The hymn is so sacred and powerful that it is used to perform Lakshmi sadhana also. The worship of Shri Lakshmi with Shri Sukta part is known as Shri Sukta sadhana, and it is performed with Shri Sukta Yantra. The installation of Shri Sukta Yantra is done with ritualistic Shri Sukta Puja Vidhi along with other Vedic mantra chants. The detailed Yantra Puja with full rituals can be performed with the help of a learned Pandit only. However, for simplistic Yantra Puja, one should keep Shri Sukta Yantra at Puja place. You can just buy it from somewhere, and Shri Sukta Yantra will be available, and you can just keep it at your puja room and perform simple puja or Shri Sukta Yantra along with Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Ganesh during Diwali Puja. If you do not have a Pandit around you, so you can do it by yourself as well, the basic puja. The Shri Sukta hymn should be recited during the puja. It is believed that the hymn of Shri Sukta has special blessing of Goddess Lakshmi, and its sadhana gives long lasting wealth and prosperity to the worshipper. 10th remedy and the final one is appeasing Shri with owl remedies. The owl, which is a revered bird in Hinduism, is popularly known as Ullu. Ullu is the most favorite bird of goddess Lakshmi. Not many people know it. Being related to goddess of wealth and prosperity, Ullu is considered the appropriate medium to appease goddess Lakshmi. Hence, during the night of Diwali, various remedies related to owl are performed to achieve wealth, prosperity, and happiness. And I pray to Goddess Lakshmi to provide you with success, health, wealth, happiness, and everything that you desire. Happy Diwali, guys.